Once again, welcome everyone in today's session. The conventional model of software companies and system integrators teaming up with hyperscalers has evolved multifold, creating a more empowered partner ecosystem. In the next 8 to 10 minutes, I will delve into the significance of partnerships and how the future of partnerships, with Zinnov referred to as Partnership 2.0 or next-gen partnerships, is expected to evolve, including the key characteristics driving the change. Moving on, partners have always played a very strong role in driving revenues and are the most important element of the sales value chain, especially in the context of hyperscalers. These well-tested partnership motions are now moving to the next phase, creating a scenario of everybody is everybody. We anticipate that $100 billion plus revenue opportunities for companies co-selling with ISV's ecosystem partners in the next 18 months. By the second half of 2024, which is like close to 18 months from now, partners are projected to earn close to $6 for every $1 in revenue earned by a hyperscaler, compared to the current rate of $4. Moreover, 75% of total global sales are expected to come from partner ecosystem, where almost 80% of the business leaders, which are CXOs and the D-level executives, focus on growing their partner reach. In the second section of this slide is the framework for partner contributions and outcomes for companies across the value chain, from ideation to after-sales support for different categories of partners, whether they're ISVs, GSIs, or the resellers. One thing that is very evident is while the partners are now becoming more outcome-driven, we will see a flurry of complementary products across integration tools, managed services, and real-time controlling and monitoring. Moving on, as devised earlier, we are now entering the next phase of partnerships with the central idea of an empowered ecosystem partner. We are now moving from the ecosystem partner theory to a specialized partner covering future-proof offerings through new business models, customized IP solutions, and dedicated BUs catering to micro-vertical solutions. While earlier the focus was on innovation, we will now see a focus on customer success specialization, keeping the system of experiences at the center, whether it is for customer, employees, or the partners. Delivery has always been the priority. However, in Partnerships 2.0, this delivery will now see a paradigm shift, with ISVs taking center stage by contributing more than 80% of the marketplace revenues in the next 12 to 18 months. We also anticipate a mushrooming of forward integration from reseller partners to develop or acquire system integrator capabilities, resulting in channel vendors transforming into SIs or MSPs. This will move the conversion of sell to empower partners. Next slide. Partnership 2.0 will not only create new revenue streams, but will also solve current ecosystem and alliance challenges, creating a call to action for all. The ecosystem is heavily dependent on the GSIs, which sometimes create a bottleneck in terms of reach and time to market. This has opened a new channel where mid-tier and the regional SIs, which are predominantly called as the RSIs, outspace their larger GSI partners in terms of revenue growth. The majority of these RSIs cater to big data analytics, app modernization, and infrastructure workloads. A dedicated partner program and talent intensity for these RSIs are the need of the hour. 80% of the partners identified a lack of skills and knowledge within their employees as a barrier of growth of the company, and the skill gap is also a major challenge across the board. However, we have witnessed significant joint efforts by ecosystem players to expand the talent pool in the last 6 to 8 months. A future-looking trend is also to encourage certification around new age themes like Web 3.0, generative AI tools, or the sovereign cloud. One of the emerging challenges is also to utilize sustainable operations across partner ecosystems, which will also create an opportunity for co-build and co-sell sustainable solutions in the next-gen partnerships. Growth stagnancy is also one of the key challenges of the ecosystem. However, the SMBs and the digital native companies will generate net new business opportunities in the ecosystem. We also anticipate that we would witness a flurry of managed service offerings for SMBs across security, collaboration, device management, and infrastructure. Moving on. These new initiatives, themes, and call to action will drive the value perceived by partners across different benefit types. While financial benefits is still top the chart, there is much guidance on added business benefits as well. New business models such as pay-as-you-go credits would help system integrators better manage their costs going forward. Business ROI will be the most important criteria to measure partner success going forward, with conversion rate and partner satisfaction as key indices. We will also see joint IP development and user community programs as the way forward and becoming must-have benefits in the FY 23-24 and beyond. Moving on, while we have much talked about new partnership constructs, perceived value, and benefits, there is still a need for a partner playbook in the ecosystem, and we have compiled the best practices to enable a successful partner program. Starting with CYOP trainings for customizable training programs and more personalized experience to onboard partners on enhanced digital tech platforms gives a good start in the onboarding. We would also need a very targeted approach to manage different partners like ISVs, resellers, and GSIs with a dedicated focus on RSIs and SMBs to drive the next set of growth. New age themes such as sustainability would also play a very important role going forward, including organization realignment across partner maturity tiers. 3C principles like co-build, co-innovate, and co-sell would now extend to co-build and co-innovate to co-sell as well in their joint COEs or the BUs. Testing and live demos with customers could take place under one umbrella, with the final step as a short-term incentive program, while partners are awarded on a small bonus at the point of sale itself. Moving on. With now more than 2 decades of experience, we at Zinnov think that we are very much equally positioned to support you in your next-gen partnership journey by retooling some of the existing programs or creating new business channels, including verticalization to maximize revenue impact. Within retooling partnerships, we can help you to expand your footprint in target accounts. We can help you prioritize your SI partners by region, industry, or focus areas. We can also help you with the maturity assessment to identify areas for improvement to enhance ROI and verticalization. However, within creating new partner channels, we can establish new revenue channels for the next set of growth from several channels like private equity, SMBs, and digital natives, among others.